Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today, we're going to be watching Pixar's latest animation, Turning Red. So this movie just came out. We've been watching we haven't watched all of Pixar, but we've watched a ton of Pixar. We kind of went on a big Pixar binge. This movie just came out on Disney Plus, so we're going to be watching this one. I don't really know a lot about this movie. You don't really know a lot about this movie. Something about a red panda. That's really all I know. Other than that, not sure. So yeah, as always, full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon. Next week's reaction, whatever movie you guys vote for, we were thinking about maybe continuing our commentary series on How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda, I don't know, whatever movie you guys vote for. This movie here is also going to be up on our Patreon for early access if you want to go check that out. And yeah, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. And let's just get into Turning Red.
Before we get started, a word from our sponsors, Raid Shadow Legends. Do you ever just want to relax, unwind, play a video game on the comfort of your own couch without having to even shed your favorite blanket? Well, with Raid Shadow Legends, you can. Raid Shadow Legends is one of the most popular games available for both mobile and PC play. And with a unique fantasy world and over 600 playable characters, the options are practically endless. You want humans? We got them. Elves? Right over here. Orcs? Oh. We got orcs, and we're not just talking the cliche bad guy orcs you see and everything else. These orcs have personality, characters, motives you can see even in the character design. I mean, look at that guy over there. His name is Gorak the Bloodied. Do I really need to say more? Now, I don't really play video games, but when I do, it's all about the story. Raid Shadow Legends offers a unique fantasy world which informs its RPG gameplay, and I think that's awesome. So if you're not already addicted to Raid Shadow Legends, now is the time to start. Click the link in my description or scan this QR code here and you'll have access to unique bonuses worth $30. We're talking a free epic champion, Ina, 200k silver, 1 free XP boost, 1 ancient shard, and 1 energy fill-up so you can summon champions as soon as you get in the game. All this treasure and more will be waiting right here. See you in Raid.
No custom thing.
No. I kind of like when they do that.
They've been doing that, I think.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, a little something there.
Okay, that was cool.
The #1 rule in my family, honor your parents. Food on your plate. An epic amount of food.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
If you take it too far, you might forget to honor yourself. Luckily, I don't have that problem.
Oh, snap.
Okay. Alright, so she's from Canada? I saw something about Toronto.
Being 13 means I'm officially a grown-up. At least according to the Toronto Transit Commission. Good for you.
Okay, so she is.
Oh, dang, that was cool.
How about their hustle, am I right?
Oh, dang.
Interesting.
I'm liking the style.
Yeah, the style's pretty unique.
I know people were I know there was some like stuff around the animation, so I'm curious what you think, because I know people were like, oh, you made it look less realistic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this
Whoa.
is grade 8. I don't got time to mess around.
True.
Overachieving dork and narc.
Oh, you're just jealous,
snap.
bro. Oh. Oh. Bro, she's got like 6 PhDs to catch.
True.
Nothing's gonna stop this chain from pro.
What's going on?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, we're going full stealth.
It's heaven.
Oh, great.
He looks like a hobo.
Finally.
Remind you what real men look like?
Oh, snap.
Yes!
Whoa. That's like Scott Pilgrim, bro.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like this, like, style.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, snap.
And Aaron T and Aaron Z are like really talented too.
The two other guys that, like...
it's always in the band.
Tickets to Four Town are like $1 bajillion, and Devin's right here.
And free.
Fair.
Actually, I don't know about free. We'll see about that. Like...
Come with us.
Guys.
Like most adults, I have responsibilities. Of course.
Whoa.
Lisa.
Dang.
Hello, baby.
Whoa, this place is awesome.
Today, honor student. Tomorrow, UN Secretary General. The ancestors would be so proud.
What? That's a bit of a leap.
Revered ancestor, guardian of the red pandas, we humbly thank you for protecting and guiding us.
All right, my question is, where's this going wrong?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because it's all it's not yet.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Oh dang!
Oh, temple cleaning.
Really?
Wait, what?
Are you kidding me,
Dude?
Our family runs one of the oldest temples in Toronto.
This is actually awesome.
We honor our ancestors,
And not just the dudes either.
especially the red panda. Ever since, the red panda has blessed our family.
They have like a whole like
Yeah, dude, they have a whole skit.
skit.
Dang. Dude, I like how they're like perfectly in sync. Whoa.
Whoa.
That animation was
Look at that.
clean. Oh, he's got to walk, dude. Does he? Looks like it.
Wait, what is with this epic
Dude.
like?
This guy was trained by Ratatouille.
Oh snap!
I feel like they are like definitely honoring some of the Eastern style animation, like with the
Yeah,
reflection
yeah,
on the
yeah.
glasses. It's like huge in anime.
Oh, for sure.
Dang, the detail on those.
The ice and stuff.
So cringe.
Why are they called Fort Town if there are 5 of them?
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't make any sense.
That is a legitimate complaint.
Dang, she's got the drawing skills.
Kind of looks like Devin.
It does.
I don't get what Mir sees in him.
Bro, you literally just drew him.
His eyes are fine.
Bro. The way her face changed. Oh, dude.
Do you want a snack?
Cool, great, thanks. Don't look at the notebook.
Bro, that's cool.
No!
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 Who is he? Did he do these things to you?
No! I just made up, Mom.
Oh.
Hat. Is that
Oh.
Oh,
sketchy clerk from the
no.
Daisy Mart?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Bro, whoa!
Oh shoot.
How dare you take advantage of her?
Mom,
No, dude.
The Daisy Mart has lost a loyal customer today.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
why would you draw those horrible, awful, sexy things? It's fine. You'll move to another city and change your identity.
Those like they look like red pandas.
Yeah. All right, this is just freaky.
What's he?
I'm terrified. Ew.
Oh. Dude, she's already a panda. I see fur on her. That's interesting.
Oh. Whoa, dude. How did you not notice that?
Wait, what? What kind of
You
red
freaking-
panda is this?
She's like a Hulk red panda. He grabs the donut. Oh, dang. Oh.
Peony blue.
No. Maybe.
Too soon. Jin, it's happening.
Whoa, dude.
Why is she freaking?
Why are you panicking?
Will you just get out?
Whoa.
I'm a gross red monster. Stop talking.
Maybe, I know this is upsetting, but we are going to get through this together.
Bro, she's a giant panda.
Oh, my porridge.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Why is she so mad? It's a giant freaking panda, bro.
Wait,
Wait, what? Okay, now you
what
look.
happened?
Now you just look weird. That's worse.
Oh no.
You're starting to look like a bear. I mean, it's kind of working.
The facial expressions.
Oh,
There we go.
kinda.
Oh,
Yes.
don't get excited. Yeah, I was gonna say her hair wasn't
Yeah,
that
her
red
hair
before,
is different
right?
now.
No biggie.
No biggie.
Well, it's better than being a giant panda.
True. Okay, I was gonna say.
This feels so bad.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
I feel so bad for her.
And
I mean,
for cramps.
like, it's awkward, but like, she is trying to help you, dude.
Yeah.
That is cool. Like, obviously, that's no conversation that you want to have, but. Oh.
Tyler, he's putting these up.
Seriously, dude?
You're being weird. I'm just really excited about math.
I feel like you gotta like talk to at least your friends about it though. What?
Bro.
Oh no. Bro, why you gotta be so creepy? Oh no. Are you serious,
Okay.
bro? Are you the most oblivious
That's
person
not-
on the planet? Whoa.
Bro, how are you gonna
Hide it.
How are you gonna
you
hide?
Can't hide from
Like,
anyone.
when
You
you're,
gotta like calm down. Whoa.
I don't think this was the right place to go.
Okay.
Okay, well, we made it through.
Oh shoot. Dude, she's like a superhero.
Yeah, she's like,
Oh no.
everyone's like,
Go jump.
this could be like a worldwide
Hey.
event, bro. Like,
Oh.
oh snap.
Was she gonna use her slippers? I love the animation on the sky. It's really interesting. Like, it's really stylistic.
Yeah.
Oh. Ow.
Don't look at me. Say that.
It's happened already.
What
So they
did
knew?
you say?
I guess.
Is it like it's gonna be like their family thing or something?
Well, that's a cool shot.
Our ancestor, Sun Yi, had a mystical connection with red pandas, but she asked the gods to turn her into one.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait, are they gonna animate this? This is sick.
Sun Yi was desperate for a way to
Wait,
protect
this is
herself
so
and her
cool.
daughter. And what was a blessing became an inconvenience.
Yeah, but why didn't you tell her?
Yeah, this is way beyond.
Yeah, dude.
We'll wait it out together, and I will be with you every step of the way.
It's actually awesome.
Yeah.
It's only temporary, Mamie. This way, we won't worry about any more accidents.
Okay, I feel like there's something more to this though.
Yeah, I'm assuming like
There's something about it being temporary or something.
they might say like her way of doing it, maybe.
Yeah.
The banishing part might not be. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I feel, at least.
No one can see her like this.
Okay, bro. Dude, you gotta be careful, man. That sucks.
Why?
I feel like doing this is not the right way to go about it, though. Because, like you're not teaching her how to deal with it. Even if it's just for a month. Even if you literally get rid of it in a month.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you a werewolf?
No. What?
Bro.
The red panda.
I like how she's doing the boots and cats thing.
Friends in our bed bodies.
Oh, he took the other two friends are.
You're never not on my mind. Thanks, guys.
That's cool.
Is it gone? For now. But if I get too excited, it'll come right back. Ow!
It's like the Hulk.
Something feels different.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, maybe she's learning how to deal with it. Oh! What the?
You can come with us to Fort Town! Huh? We're all asking our parents tonight.
We're making our stand.
Dude, there's no way your parents are gonna let you.
And now you can control it. So just prove it to her, and she's gotta let you go.
Yeah, but
that's not gonna happen.
that's easier said than done.
Sad orangutan. Your second place spelling bee trophy.
Oh, that's too far.
That's a bad one.
What? Shame.
Oh, what?
What now? Dude, this better work. Oh no. Uh-oh. Come on, dude. Okay, this is not fair.
Racist. How adorable. All I do is imagine the people I love most in the whole world.
Ooh.
which is you guys.
Oh, shoot.
No, dude.
I just have one teeny tiny favor to ask.
No.
Oh, yeah, no.
Did she make a whole PowerPoint or something? Like,
She had like Mozart and Beethoven on it.
This isn't music. This is film. And it's not worth jeopardizing your life over.
Yeah, I mean, she's got to at least try to be more understanding. Like, it's like, even if everything she's saying is true and it's just like, you know, trashy teenager music, it's like, dude, at the same time, it's your kid and you have to understand.
yeah.
I'm on my way. With reinforcements. No, I can handle it.
Dude, she's like a villain.
Dude.
Jeez.
That was like some hardcore. She had like a scar.
Sometimes she's just so
Wacko. Ma'am.
Okay, bro.
I mean,
Bro.
it depends on the situation. These kids, though, relax.
Dude.
Honestly, give him a little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. How was that illegal?
Because he was out. Was he out already?
I don't know.
He looked like he was out.
We'll say it's a sleepover at my house. The perfect crime.
Okay, this is not a good idea.
No, dude.
What the?
Stupid idea.
This is not a good idea. Uh-oh.
Oh, great. Oh, dude, this is such a bad idea.
What's dangerous is an academic record with a lack of extracurriculars.
Bro, so if they don't trust you now, what do you think's gonna happen after this?
Yeah.
Come on.
This is not good.
Whatever, you know. Dude, these pictures are going everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that, not gonna lie.
Jeez. There was like $1,000, right? Isn't it like $200 per person?
Well, yeah, they said 800, right?
Yeah.
They need 800,000, so that's a lot of money.
That's crazy, dude. I don't know, bro. Like,
It's so,
so obvious.
I'm surprised no one has found out yet. That's a little.
It's inevitable.
blatant.
Wait for the grandma.
I'm just talking about the school and stuff.
One more step, and I'm telling her everything.
How did you get her number?
I want to throw a sick birthday party. I've done you a favor keeping my mouth shut. All I'm asking for is one back.
Yeah, but you also
Yeah, dude.
kind of.
Blackmailed her.
Not only that, but before all of this, you kind of made her life
Yeah.
like miserable.
What about your mom?
Forget my mom. I'll be back before she even knows
Bro,
I'm
you're
gone.
screwed.
But
You're totally gonna be screwed.
okay, I'm heading off to math leads.
Yikes, bro.
Bro. And it's like, obviously her mom is a little overbearing.
No,
But like,
yeah.
she's not horrible. She clearly cares.
And
She's, like
obviously-
making all this food and like clearly trying to connect.
Yes. And honestly, like with the whole, like, you know, in the movie context, like if your daughter was turning into a panda, it's a little more serious
Yes.
than other things, right?
Yes. Oh, dang.
Snap.
Looks like your mother. She looks like her father.
Guys.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Grandma.
Whoa, that's an awesome shot.
That's cool.
Keeping that unruly beast at bay. Your family is here now, Meme.
Okay, guys, you don't gotta be so creepy. Well, I mean, this is awkward middle school parties.
I mean, especially when the main attraction doesn't show up, that's a little bad.
She just thinks of my love for her and it gives her the strength to stay calm.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, you're lying to your mom, man.
She also kept the, like, I mean, made a promise that now she's not gonna be able to keep. This is all going really messy.
This is gonna blow up in her face.
Each time you do, the stronger it gets and the ritual will fail. It cannot happen.
Could it happen to her?
Your mother and I were close once.
Maybe that's why how she got her scar.
Yeah.
She'll be here. I knew she'd blink.
Oh no.
Wait, what is this? What? No, dude.
I'm paying for the red panda, not this garbage. Deal's off.
Okay, first of all, you don't gotta be such a prick, but
I mean, I get it.
If we can't all go, then none of us should go. Right?
I mean, that's awesome.
She's gonna turn.
Oh, for sure. Oh, bro. Dude.
Oh my gosh, she left the window open, bro.
She's gonna.
Why did you leave the window open?
You're so stupid. No, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mimi, what is on?
Dude, you knew this was gonna happen.
What if you kept the panda?
What?
You're not the same feather dusting, straight A, goody goody.
We never saw, like, ever.
Yeah, you're such a rebel now. If it weren't for you, none of this would be happening. You're the bomb.
It's like at the same time, you're in 8th grade, bro, and these are your 8th grade friends.
It also, the goal is a little surface level. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
So
It's like really surface level. It's understandable, but...
Abby, you said the concert was the 18th?
Oh my gosh.
This says Toledo. What?
Bro.
oh my god.
Bro.
4 towns the same night is the ritual?
No!
We want more rides.
Buzz off, jerkface. I'm busy.
You want your money? Then get your butt down here now.
Get your
Whoa,
money.
dude.
Forget you.
Go back to your psycho mom and your creepy temple, you freak.
Okay, dude.
Don't tug my feelings.
Oh no.
Mommy, stop.
What is going on here?
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Could we have had worse timing?
I can't believe you girls would use her like this.
What? We didn't. We never.
I knew you were trouble. Now she's lying, sneaking out.
Okay, but
Yeah, but
like,
she's
it's-
actually May's the one. She doesn't want to believe that she's
Sure, but at the same time,
I agree. I do agree, kind of.
it's obviously not like, oh, she's the innocent girl, it's the evil friends, but it's like, yeah, they're hanging out together and they're all doing this stuff together.
Yeah, I mean, there is
an element of culpability.
that is true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of true.
What? Dude.
It's like, dude, it's her mom.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see. I kind of.
I mean, I get it, right? Like, in the
is.
context of the story, I get what you're trying to do. But at the same time, it's hard to ignore some of the legitimate, like, biases of the story, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
General mission, eh? How many tickets?
This guy's the most Canadian dude on the planet.
I got 50 years experience as a shaman. This will be a piece of cake and mostly painless.
Bro, you clearly haven't had enough experience to go mostly painless.
Mimi, go get ready.
Yes, mother.
Okay.
I mean, let's see how this goes.
I mean, I can kind of see.
I can see both sides of it, though. I don't really know, like...
I mean, I'm just saying, I can kind of see the direction.
Oh.
It's gonna go.
The panda's dangerous. Out of control.
Yeah, well, there is a difference between out of control and the entire thing is dangerous, right? I mean...
She and your grandma had a terrible fight.
Over what?
Man, a reason if you want, but this side of you made me laugh.
I mean, I get it.
I kind of get it.
What's with the sword?
What are we about to do? Have a showdown? Like...
And we will cut your head off and the panda will be gone. It's like, jeez.
You just have to 1v1.
It's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I like how the circle isn't perfect.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Cool
animation
detail.
detail. That's sick animation. Whoa. Hey, this is cool. Okay. How do you think Sun Yi's gonna like deal with all this though, right? Because she talked about like the whole idea is that like she used it as like a weapon, right? Or like
yeah,
she used the power. Whoa, that's sick. Is that gonna work? Whoa. There's no way it's gonna work. No. Ooh.
I'm keeping it.
What did she say?
Keeping it? I'm keeping it. I'm going to the concert.
Oh shoot.
This is a disaster.
Oh shoot.
How could she?
Dude.
Do this to her own mother.
Oh,
We're gonna get like a Hulk off, bro. Whoa. Jeez.
The impact frame was pretty cool there.
I mean, the like this. I really like the style of everything. It's interesting.
No, yeah, I'll talk about it more after for sure. I mean,
whoa, yo, she's got like a superhero landing.
I've been like obsessed with my mom's approval my whole life. I couldn't take losing it, but losing you guys feels even worse.
Okay, that's kind of messed up though. Like, oh, my sin was that I liked my family more than my grade school friends.
yeah.
Tyler? No, Tyler. Who's Tyler? I don't know what Tyler.
A four-Tommy?
We should have known with the haircut, bro.
Your mom must have gone nuclear.
Who cares? What's she gonna do? Ground me?
She's gonna turn into the Hulk panda. Whoa, dude! She's like a kaiju.
Dude.
Dude, she's gigantic. Oh, dude. Is this part of the show? Is this special effects?
I would think that.
She's still got the hair. Okay, she's kind of looking epic though. Whoa! You worried about May doing damage, bro?
I'm shutting this down.
Whoa. Don't kill him in the process.
Let's just like murder everybody.
Hold up.
This isn't you.
This is me! I run, Mom!
What?
I like boys! I like loud music! I like gyrating!
Where's Jim?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, we gotta do a big one.
You wanna see crack?
What are you doing?
So loud! Sorry! I've never been like you!
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the animation
It's so clean.
popping off. How much you want to bet? They're about to start singing.
Oh, for sure,
the,
dude.
I'm sorry!
Oh, damn. Whoa.
I forget.
It's
like
dude.
transformation scenes.
Oh, dang.
Louder! The circle isn't working!
Okay, dude. You gotta pull out. Oh, here we go. Whoa, dude. Dude. It's actually kind of cool that they had the like Cantonese like chant is in like harmony to it. Dang.
Mom, are you okay? We have to.
Is it younger?
Yeah.
I hurt her. Who? My mom. I'm just so sick of being perfect. I'm never gonna be good enough for her. I know it feels that way, but it isn't true. Come on.
That's cool. Wait, that's super cool.
That's very cool.
That's it? May's keeping the panda?
It's her life. Now move.
So massive. That's awesome animation.
Yeah, the style is very
It's so cool.
I'm sorry. So don't hold back. For anyone.
I mean, that's cool for mom. I completely agree with it, but...
People still talk about Pandapocalypse 2002.
Yeah, can we talk about that?
Why wouldn't they?
Hello, welcome to our temple. And things at the temple have never been better.
Yeah.
We've all got a messy, loud, weird part of ourselves hidden away. And a lot of us never let it out. But I did. How about you?
So,
All right.
I
Want to talk about the good?
Okay, let's talk about the good.
Okay. I mean, obvious for me at least is the animation.
I really like the animation style.
Yeah.
That was really well done.
Going in, you know, you did mention that some people were like, "Oh, it's a little."
Well, because they were like they stopped. they were going so realistic. I think they kind of backworked it a little bit, and I liked that actually. I thought that style worked, especially for this.
Yeah. One thing is like, just because something isn't as realistic doesn't mean it isn't just as difficult to animate.
No, and frankly, I don't think the only way, especially 3D animation, should go is just more and more like real life.
For sure. I think because nowadays we can basically, because of all our reference and things like motion capture and our technology, animation starts to get almost one for one with like reality, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I appreciate this style of animation a lot more just because of it's sort of like the feel and the creativity of how things kind of like move, the different sort of like they're utilizing the sort of like medium very well.
Yeah, and I think there was some like reference like to like the anime style of things
Sure.
for sure.
It also reminded me, it's kind of a mix between fairly recent Western animations, cartoons that I personally haven't watched, but that it's also mixed with like you said, like anime, sort of like style,
sure.
right? I saw like a few things, just like like the impact frames. That is a very, very common thing that you see in anime.
The like swishing, like the motion of the camera and different stuff like that.
Yeah,
the points. Obviously the eyes that they were doing a few times, but that was that's the obvious stuff, right?
And like the transformation sequences,
yes,
the way
they I want to say edited. It's not the way, but
yeah. Also, as far as like just plain animation, the way that they would move very fast, and there wouldn't be as much like frames in between or easing. There was a little bit of like like movement at the end of a movement, but most of the time the in-betweens aren't as like fluid. It's a lot more like that,
Yeah.
And so I honestly, I really enjoyed the animation, and also just the beauty of it sometimes, like
for sure,
in that forest, like
no,
that was
dude,
really
and the coloring
cool.
and everything, it was really well done.
No, yeah. And the panda's fur, like, bro. Also, when the mom landed, bro, that was really cool.
Dude, the physics on that was so
really good,
on point.
All the particles and stuff, that was really awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I think the visually, I mean, it feels like Pixar. Like, it's like, okay, Pixar's going above and beyond just a regular animation. We're not just going to do this in a boring way. And it definitely also, like, I've been noticing more with Pixar, all their movies feel each movie of theirs feels unique in style. Yeah. And I definitely think this movie has that too.
This one definitely felt.
But it's like Inside Out is very different than Toy Story. Is very different than whatever. Brave is very different than they do a very good job of being like, okay, this is the kind of story we're going to tell. And so they're dealing with obviously the red panda and like huge Eastern inspiration, dealing with the anime style and the visuals and the music. Like, it fit that in a really cool way. Even the coloring of everything was very. You had lots of reds and lots of and that was cool
for sure. Now, what did you think about the?
Do we want to talk story
message?
I really didn't like it. I'm just gonna be honest. I did not like this movie.
And
I don't say that lightly. Like, I'm not just trying to hate. I didn't like this movie. You could disagree with me. We'll explain our reasons why. I'm sure it's gonna be a little unpopular, but I did not like this movie.
It's kind of just the overall message I felt was not good for a child.
Now, I will. Yes, I agree. Now, I will say this. Within the technicals of the plot, I'm not going to say it didn't make sense. Like, I get it. It makes sense within the mechanics of the plot. But, like, clearly, as the ending is, like, there's kind of very clearly a blatant message to you, the children, the audience. Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to start with this.
Well, like, first off, like just as, if you're going to say this is a kid's movie, you have to realize that as a child, you are going to take things very differently from an adult or even like a teen. You know, I think that them saying the types of things that they said, a child could take that and get the wrong.
Even as an adult, I'm 20. I am not under any impression that me, a 20-year-old, knows everything about the world in the slightest. I think that would be wrong, silly, and frankly naive of me. But understandable that people would, but then to be like, okay, we're going to tell that idea to children.
Yeah.
Who actually don't. I mean, you know, when I was a kid, I thought Spider-Man was real. Spider-Man's not real. And as a kid, you don't always have the best judgment. Now, look, there are things that I definitely think as a kid you have to learn for yourself. No matter how much your parents want you not to, you got to learn it the hard way. Definitely, for sure. That's 100% part of growing up. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, when you're creating art for kids, when you're a parent yourself or anything like that, I don't think it's necessarily cool to be like, okay, I'm going to trust every decision that you make when you're a kid. Because you just don't know as much. Like I said, I'm 20. I know I don't know as much as a 25-year-old, as a 30-year-old. I apply the same, you know, the same logic to myself. Where it's like, yeah, I don't know as much as I should or will, or any of my elders do.
Yeah, no, for sure. Personally, I just think that, like I was saying earlier, you're going to end up possibly, you know, not always, but you're going to end up possibly giving the wrong message. And that's because, I mean, as a kid, you're not taking multiple things into account a lot of times, and you're not thinking of the overall context of the big picture, right? Here, as like someone who is older, I can say like, oh, I mean, I get it. Like, I can see like, yeah, the parents might be a little too overbearing, you know? Sure. Whereas a kid might be like, oh, I just don't have to, you know, I just do whatever I want. I don't have to, you know, listen to my parents. My parents shouldn't control my life. Whereas I think it's, you know, in context, in certain things, it's like, okay, yeah, maybe they shouldn't have chains around you.
Of course.
But, you know, you're not, as a kid, you can't always make all your own decisions.
Well, and it's like you said, coming from that background, right? For like both of us, like we're both Asian.
Oh yeah, I haven't even gotten into there yet, right?
No, but like even with the strict parenting, right? And it's like, look, I get it. You know, different generations. Like I don't want to get super personal, but like, you know, I am very much the baby of my family. So my parents are significantly older, like as old as some people's grandparents. And so it's like there's a significant 1.5 generation, 2 generation gap.
No, yeah, for sure.
That definitely affects how you deal with things and like, you know, having talks about things and conversation. Like, of course. And that's totally understandable. It is awkward. There is some of that. There's stiffness. There's not, you know, sure, in the past, in the, you know, 50s and 60s, maybe people didn't deal with emotions as best as they can now. But at the same time, I don't think that it's fair to say in that situation, in the situation even presented in the movie, for example, right? Of course, look, people are going to have extra circumstances that I don't know about, and I'm sure all the comments are going to be like, well, this story, and it's like, look, I am not saying that in extreme circumstances you're wrong in the slightest. I'm going to deal with circumstances in the movie, circumstances in my personal life, and I think generally a lot of circumstances, obviously, there's extremes. I'm going to put that out there because I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, and it's like, dude, extreme situation, of course. And in the end, dude, you make that call for yourself, right? Like, that's your decision you got to make. But I think that general message of being like, look, you're from a different time period, don't know how to express yourself as much, different things like that, repressive, whatever psychological terms you want to throw on it, it still doesn't, the immediate response essentially being, you have to change everything for me, I don't think is always right, or always true in the world. And then second of all, I really don't think like a kid watching this, most situations, that's going to be properly applicable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that message isn't applicable, but when you're a kid, even when you're 13, let's say you're May Lynn's age, you know the dumb stuff I thought when I was freaking 13? Do you know the dumb crap I thought when I was 18?
Of course.
19? Last week? Like...
Yeah, and then what you're going to think of that when you're older, right?
Yes!
It's...
And so that just really rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then I think, honestly, I think the biggest thing for me is just it feels a little bit personal.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
It feels, almost like that's the thing that really bugged me. Like overall, like I just think that it felt like it was telling me that, these sort of like things that you do is just like shouldn't be done. It's just like, and it's like, well,
and especially so uniquely targeted at like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, as someone who's Japanese, I'm from Japan.
Yeah.
We value these things, right? It's like our culture, and it just feels like almost like an attack,
Well, and like both you and I talk about this, like I'm only a quarter Japanese and whatever, and I know a lot of people identify more or less, but like we don't, in like everyday speech, at least, I think we've talked about this. Is like I'm not like, hey, I'm Japanese, and that defines me. It's
Yes.
I'm not. But then when I think, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I definitely felt this. Like watching a movie like this, I do feel like I don't usually make a big deal about it, right? I don't ever think about Japanese culture. It's like, of course, it's how we were raised, and our aunts and uncles, and that was the deep thing in it. But it wasn't a big deal for me, pro or con. I don't need to see like cool stuff, but like, hey, I watched The Last Samurai. That's a dope movie. I really like that movie. That makes me feel respectful. But then when you have a movie like this, it almost feels like unnecessary conflict. You know what I mean? It's like I wasn't even thinking like, me and my Japanese culture every day, and now I'm like, whoa. Be in my culture. Like, why are you attacking me?
I just feel that, it feels like culture versus culture sort of thing. And
yeah, a little bit.
And I just think like, and especially because it's like an Asian sort of centered thing, and that is a big thing.
There's a huge part of it.
Right. The fact that it is like, we all have, even just generally, we all have this
family repression and
well, even just saying like we have this dark whatever thing inside us, it's fine to kind of like
like
it's like, well, okay, but our culture, like I don't care what you think about it, like that is something that we kind of embody, it's like,
and I think it's awesome. Like that's one of the coolest things.
Yeah, it's the opposite of that. You don't, otherwise, then you just go based off of instinct, right? Then it's like,
well, it's not even instinct.
Like, oh, I just do whatever I want.
It's just emotion,
right? If I get mad, just let yourself be mad. No, we are human. We should repress certain things. Obviously, there is like an extreme where you don't want to be like.
Well, I don't think it's repressed. So that's the thing. It's like you have the idea of repression, which I do think. Okay, there's a negative connotation to that. Valid negative connotation, obviously. Things that can be repressed. Like I said, past generations maybe don't talk about stuff like, I want to acknowledge that that's a real thing, happens, sure. But like one of the coolest things I think about Japanese culture, and you see it in anime, you see it in everything, one of the coolest things, deeply, even in modern Japan, is the idea of stoicism. The idea of, look, you to be a samurai, to be whatever, insert
the
term.
Code.
Yeah, right, the samurai code is all about that, right? To fear, dude, like part of the samurai code is literally like, to acknowledge that death will happen and to learn not to fear it, right? Course. It's about like, take this thing, don't ignore the problem, right? Because that would be like repression, right? But take this idea and learn how to control it.
And also, it's just, there's many certain things like in this movie that kind of, it felt like, I don't know, I just.
Even the like perfect grade thing, I didn't get that. That was kind of like, and that's not me.
Yeah, like
at all actually, but like I know people who are like that, and it's like, what's wrong with that? And even the idea, like, and I don't know what you think about this, but like, look, I think family should be important. You have a bad family, different thing. Putting all these caveats that you guys can understand. Of course, horrible thing, abuse, different things like that. Sure,
of course,
right? But I think family is important. Even if they're not the best, even if they're not the same religion as you, even if they're not the same politics as you, all of this kind of stuff. I don't think that you shouldn't be able to go to Thanksgiving with them. Right? I don't think that should happen. You should be able to deal with it. Why? Because they're your family. And because when bad things happen, because you do that, they're there for you. And they will help you. And that's what creating this family unit is.
That's what it should be.
And so then to like paint it as Like even the idea to me, like people have said like, oh, do what you want to do, right? Don't like, it doesn't matter what your parents want or your brother wants or your sister wants or your girlfriend wants. Do what you want to do, right? Which I get, but what if what I want? What if I believe in family and I believe in helping my wife and compromising? If I believe in respecting my parents and showing them the respect and trying to listen to maybe what they want and their wisdom and their advice, even if I don't agree with it. Like, I feel like this movie spits in the face of that, which I think is a totally valid and really profound belief. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that was crazy. It's like, well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with respecting those family values and doing what your parent would want?
It's almost like it's saying like all the things that you value that make you kind of, it's just shouldn't be looked at as something valued. And it's like, I don't know. I can't appreciate that. And it's almost impossible to, we still watched the movie. We still, I tried to get
the
as
whole
much
movie before I said anything.
I tried to get as much, enjoyment out of it. Like,
I really liked the animation. That's what makes me a little more disappointed, because I really like the animation.
The characters,
I think the message was.
Yeah, I just didn't.
Off.
I just didn't. I really did not care for the message at all. And they always make it feel like, these Asians are like suffering or something, or they're brainwashed, And
they literally even said that.
It's very hurtful,
Yes.
for that to happen. Like, one of our values is to like not, it's like
hard work.
Yeah, it's hard work. It's to not give in, and we, you look up to that, you admire that, you want to follow that. And it's the complete opposite.
And to pretend too that like things like grades and stuff like that, of course, in the big picture they don't matter, right? But
in the big picture, yeah.
But let's be real. Like, let's not pretend that in actuality, most, not all, gonna be exceptions, gonna say that for the 10 millionth time. Most situations like that, they're literally like, oh my gosh, this grade is the end of the world. Why is it grades? Grades is a recognition of something bigger, right?
Yes.
Obviously, I didn't go to college for a year. I quit high school, I didn't go to college, and I did YouTube. Definitely dealt with a little bit of that. But guess what? Once I was like, look, dude, I am being responsible about this. This is not just me going off and making a silly decision. I'm going to do this thing, and here's all these reasons. Here's why. All of a sudden, that idea isn't so crazy. But I was willing to communicate that. I didn't just run off and say, like, I'm going to follow my dream. And frankly, you and I both know, like, how long were we doing YouTube before anything happened? Like 6 years?
Yeah.
5 years. Okay, 5 years before anything happened. You and I both know that the idea of letting the beast out, we never would be able to do a video like this, to follow our dream.
Mm-hmm. No,
to
for sure.
Let the beast out now without doing tons of really hard work and not wanting to do it. And like, yeah, I like doing YouTube, but it still sucks when you got to do work.
Yeah,
I still got to go home and edit this, and I'm going to be pissed about it. It's work. Work sucks. We still stayed up till 3 a.m. doing it, and it sucked. Not as much as other work, but it still sucks. And you still have to be like, hey, it sucks. I don't want to do this. I want to be lazy and eat hot Cheetos all day. But guess what? I'm going to edit this video.
Yes.
And I'm going to do it on time, on a deadline, and do this thing. Like, because that's just how to succeed on a certain level. And so, like, the parent being like, oh, I want you to get good grades, it's because a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people who get good grades, what is that a sign of? That's a sign of discipline.
Like, I'm glad my parents were very hard on me for getting good grades.
Yes.
Like, it
and it's like I said, I wasn't an all-A student. I'm not going to pretend I was that guy, but I still think having a standard, there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with, like, I really hate how they vilified, like, May wanting to please her mom. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, that's not, you want to live your own life, but A, she's 13, and B, it's like,
and also,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like, I also feel like, if you feel a sense of obligation and responsibility to please your parents, I think that's what you should have, Like, you were brought into this world by them. Like, obviously, if they were the worst parents ever, like, okay. But if they're just strict, a little harsh, whatever, they're still your parents,
And it's like it's really, even the idea of like, look, this is my thing, not yours, and you don't get to decide. Of course, but are we going to ignore the fact? And look, the only reason I'm going so hard against this is because, frankly, like the movie went so hard the other direction.
No,
if it offered some nuance, if it did something like a Brave or something like that, I'm totally okay with that. I understand that's something that people deal with. That's something that should be expressed in a kid's movie, but to be so one-sided, I feel like it's only fair to acknowledge the other side.
No, for sure.
Like, yeah, sure. This is your thing. This is your career. This is your whatever. Her parents are literally feeding her in every scene in this movie. They're housing her. They're clothing her. They're taking her to school. It's like you are not on your own. And until you do that, like even I dealt with that with my parents. And so look, I dealt with it. I was like, oh, guess what? I'm going to bike and I'm going to go get a job at 14. So that I get it. You don't really want to buy a camera for me. This doesn't seem like a thing it's going to do. I'm going to go get a job at 14 and do my own thing. And I'm going to be transparent about it. I'm not going to lie and not do these kind of things and then have that be glorified because it's great to lie to your parents and have zero respect. It's like, look, you can do that, but you have to do that on your own. And to pretend that it's like, dude, you do not have any independence, even to ignore maturity. Let's say you are the most mature 13-year-old on the planet. Let's just say you are still completely dependent on your parent. And if you were 25 living in your parents' house and you were like, I don't want to follow your rules, they'd kick you out. Why? Because it's like, dude, you're living under this house and this roof. They're providing you the necessities of life. And so you have to respect at least their wishes and their desire. And at the very least, have the respect to talk to them and have an actual conversation. I don't know.
No, yeah.
I know I'm really going off on this, but like, we don't do this. Like, I really try and find the positives in movies if we can.
No, there is positives. Like, I'm not going to say like this ruined my life or something like that.
No, I'm not. But I think kids media is really important. And I want to make kids animations and stuff like that. And so I think that, I'm kind of passionate about it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just think like, I just think the biggest reason why I, am pretty harsh on this is it just really feels like, it really feels personal.
I'm like an attack.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm hurt a little bit, but
Yeah. So, I mean, look, the animation was really cool. I that's also honestly weirdly what kind of adds to my disappointment is it's like, I liked the animation style. I obviously like seeing some Eastern ideas, themes, especially the style with like some anime and stuff like that. That's cool. That's dope. I would love to see Pixar tackle that, especially the style. Like, I really like the animation style. I can't get over that enough, actually.
I also like the concept. Like, I like the concept of like, doing a story kind of based around that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, I just think it's all about, it's not actually about like the originality or lack of originality.
No,
it's really all about how you do it.
Yes.
And I just I was not a fan of how they did it.
No, I was not a fan at all.
So yeah, I mean, look, feel free to have a discussion in the comments. I don't, don't be going off and freaking out in the comments. If you disagree. I'm open to some discussion. I'm open to respond to like comments and have discussions about this. I get it. Feel free to join in the comments down below if you disagree with this. Don't have to, freak out. Yeah. We disagree about stuff. We're on this channel to actually tell you what we think about movies. It's what we're going to do. It's what we've always done. And, obviously, full-length reactions up on Patreon if you want to go check that out. Next week's reaction, which is probably going to be another Pixar movie, whichever movie you guys vote for this movie here, is also going to be up on Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check this out. And yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.